Hello, hello, hello. Good afternoon, everybody. Good evening. Oh. So I was supposed to have a special guest here with me to co-commentate, but she's currently not answering. So that's always fun. Anyway, so last time on Legends EA, we just got done with the second set of Rogue Megas, and we got to rank D. Um, we dealt with that fighter guy, and we had to go find his sister, which I I have mixed feelings about that karate guy. I really do. His dream of no wild zones is idiocy incarnate, but I do appreciate the fact that he was genuinely concerned for his sister. As someone who has siblings, I can appreciate that, being genuinely worried and concerned for your sister. I think he needs to slow his frickin' roll, and he needs not be so belligerent with everybody. But excuse me. Um, all in all, I didn't mind the side story. Now I'm mainly going to focus on trying to go ahead and get points to rank up. Um, so, and since Pokemon up to level 70 will listen to me, I'm going to try to get most everyone to at least level 60 is my goal. I also want a Noivern. I do want to get that. Um, I might be changing out my team this stream. I'm not sure. However, the one thing I'm going to do, um, I'm going to go to the battle area. I'm going to level up my Pokemon a little bit and try and get some points. But the other thing I'm going to is um my Feraligatr now knows Surf. So my thought process is if he knows Surf now, I should, in theory, um, I should be able to, um, float across water, I would imagine. Um, I don't know how that works or how I'm gonna end up doing that, but I would assume. Alright. Knock out opposing Pokemon with plus move. Okay. So that is not at all what I thought it was. Alright. Anyway, so regardless of anything, I'm gonna try to in ghost type mode. Oh, I can do that. Ah! I didn't see the number for that submission, how many times I have. Oh. Now our special guest decides to join us. Say hello, you're live.
Hello. You do realize I've been waiting with you for a while, and then the minute I try to make a chocolate milk.
Well, I'm sorry I had to eat something.
Nothing wrong with that. I'm just saying you have terrible timing.
My timing's always perfect. I don't know what you're talking about.
You're not Gandalf.
A wizard is never late, nor is he early. He arrives precisely when he means to.
Uh-huh. And see, that doesn't describe you.
Yes, it does. Describes me to
Sure.
a T. I don't know what the hell you're talking about.
Everyday life.
Anyway, so stream, say hello to my local alien that lives in my community.
Excuse you. Again, we've had this conversation. I am completely and utterly human.
Uh-huh. And just keep telling yourself that delusion.
Your father agrees with me.
Oh crap, that does not affect that. Okay. Whoopsie daisy.
Okay. I'm pulling up the stream now. What'd you do?
And you'll probably see I'd use a ghost type move on something that it does not affect.
Yeah, that would do it, hon. I'm not sure what you were expecting.
Well, I have a submission to freaking knock out opponents with ghost type moves, so I have to focus on that so I can get enough points. So, but I forgot Helioptile is a pure electric type. That means it don't work.
Yeah, that would do it.
Oh, ah, damn it. Screw you, you glasses frick.
unfortunate for you, but apparently it seems to be working fine for the other person. Wait, so what's his other Pokemon? Scraggly, right?
Yep. Or Scrafty as the evolution.
Okay, you say the evolution of it, but like, it looks the same to me.
And when I show you the pre-evo, you'll see the difference.
Sure, and that's Mega Absol.
Yep.
It's a very cute cat.
You should call Absol a cat.
I mean, it looks like one.
I think you need to get your eyes checked again.
I mean, I do have a appointment at the ophthalmologist to do. So like, you're not wrong, but at the same time, it still looks like a cat.
I think you're a lunatic.
What? Is it not one of the cat Pokemon running around?
Yeah, it's not a cat.
Again, like, it's not a dog Pokemon, it doesn't have a muzzle.
Hell yeah. Knock it out in one hit. Why do you gotta use fighting types, you stupid piece of crap?
Says the person who used a ghost type move on something that doesn't work with ghosts.
Okay, again, I'm trying to complete a mission here.
Mm-hmm.
I guess I can focus on the fighting or the fire one first, but oh, no, you didn't see nothing. You didn't see shit.
I saw everything.
I'm not talking to you. I'm talking to the damn NPC.
I'm just saying that you have no secrets.
Ah!
So, did you actually name this critter, or are you just calling it the species name, like every uncreative person out there?
Pretty much all of them are just the species name, except for my starter. His name is Gaff.
Maybe you should just keep to the species name.
Excuse you, Gaff is a reference, so you can kindly shove it, and it's from my favorite show, so shove it.
Yes, but Gaff or Pokemon?
Yes.
Okay. You do you, honey.
That's not who I meant to send out. Get wrecked. Okay, fire type moves are done. I just need to finish the ghost type moves. And that one. Perfect. All right. Just stop walking towards me, you stupid NPC.
I didn't realize Jesus counts as an NPC.
Shut up.
No.
Okay. Thank God. Again, why? You stop using fighting types.
Maybe it's his specialty.
damn if it's a specialty, just stop.
I think he's going to stop.
Well, considering they're NPCs, no, but I can still bitch and complain about it.
Yeah, I'm aware, but like, how many Pokemon does each NPC have?
It varies. It can range from 2 to 3, sometimes on rare occasions to 4.
Okay, well, you've already gotten rid of 2 of this one, right?
Yeah, so like, but still, it's just pissing me off that it's like, I am one thing away from completing the knockout opponents using ghost type moves. And every time, it's someone who's not affected by ghosts. And it's like, you just, one of you, please, have something that I can hit with a ghost type move.
And you go to one of the other NPCs that you've already fought before, that you know has something that's affected by it?
Nope, once you beat them, they're done.
Oh.
Okay, I'm assuming... Oh! No, not what I wanted. Oh, damn it. Ugh. Damn controls suck. Okay. Well, great. Absol's dead. Ugh. I hate everything.
Actually dead or just knocked out? Nope,
Fainted.
never mind.
Freaking whatever. Ugh.
Heck kind of Pokemon is that?
I have no idea. It's one of the later gens I don't care to remember.
I see. Well, it looks like it's fire type.
Like that crap.
I mean, that is a handy way to get around the only 2 Pokemon rule. Do they have a fighting type spawning area nearby? Because that could explain why all these NPCs have fighting types.
Not that I'm aware of, and even if they did, it wouldn't matter. The NPC's Pokemon are randomized.
Ah.
So there's no theme to them, there's no, like... No.
Storyline, deeper lore.
Nope. Randomized. I mean, you can kind of tell by the NPC themselves kind of what Pokemon they're going to be using, but unfortunately, this one breaks a lot of trends because it's like you'll see someone who is looking like they should be only using fighting types, and then suddenly they have a flying type, and I'm like, why do you have a flying type when you are dressed like a fighter?
Ah, stereotyping at its finest. What did they say about not judging books by their character? But no, you would think that they would keep that in. That would actually add lore and a concept going on.
Yeah.
Give personality. Which is probably why they did it in the first place.
Alright. $2,000 points. Okay. Well, getting there regardless, even though the fact that I can't seem to...
So, is this where I start making jokes now?
You make jokes any damn time you want. Just understand that you're live on stream, which means if you say something that gets me banned, you know, I'm blaming you.
Okay, I'll keep my mouth shut then.
Oh, you have a Noibat. I can work with that.
Yay!
Oh, that didn't kill him? Oh, well, that's fine. This will. Finally. Okay, mission done. Jesus. That took way longer than it should have. Oh, hi, Altaria. I have the perfect counter for you. Get an Ice Hammer to the face.
He says as he pulls out Absol.
Alright. So now I'm literally 10k away from winning. Or from getting ready to rank up. 5 Ultra Balls. I will take that. Thank you. Alright. That is an Ampharos. Hell yeah!
On your achievement.
Excuse me? Oh, right, I forgot. Imoga's a electric flying. Whoops. I always forget that. What?
To be fair, that creature does not look like a flying type Pokemon. This one does.
Okay, well. About to run out of time. One person. Nope. Royale's over. Also. Hang on a second. Friggin' one of my Pokemon friends messaged me. I guess he heard our discussion from earlier. And he's like, Absol is a cat. And I'm like,
see?
I think you guys are lunatics.
No, just, you know, classifying Pokemon by their Earth general physiques.
Okay, Absol is not explicitly a cat, but is a feline form cat-like Pokemon.
See? So it's a cat.
Absol is often described as having mixed feline and canine features, but is generally considered feline. So it's not for a fact a cat. It has cat-like features.
Means, right? Right?
So.
You understand what feline means, right?
I'm aware what it means, but did you not hear what I said?
Yeah.
It is described as having mixed feline and canine features.
Yeah, but it's generally classified as a cat.
Yeah, well, cat's claws retract. Absol's don't. He's a dog, okay. Partly. So he is not a straight cat.
He has one thing that's vaguely canine-like, compared to literally everything else.
Also, he is more of like a dog-like body.
Not really. Only kind of. Really, he has more of a cat-like body. But to be fair, dog and cat body plans are really similar.
Y'all need to study more Pokemon. Jeez.
But see, I have other things to do with my time.
What? Like wasted reading books?
Books, hang out with friends, be dragged to places by those friends, draw.
Well, I mean, your friends are very important. They're always, you know, super delight.
Yes, Miss Mary is. Thank you.
Wow. Wow. Really?
You said friends, plural. I don't know what you're upset about.
What's up? So, I might be in the stream early today, go kick someone's ass. I'll see you guys in about, like, 2 minutes.
Oh, honey, we both know I'm gonna win.
Says who?
Says every time we fought before.
And I win.
No, you don't.
Yeah, I do.
Yeah, okay, let's just ask your cousin. Okay, he's at your place. You can ask him.
No, he's at work.
Last time we hung out.
He's at work.
Okay. How about we go ask your brother then?
How about we just not and you sit over there and be a good freaking girl for once?
No, I'm good all the time. It does not require me to listen to you.
Because if you don't want your ass kicked.
Again, let's go ask your brother. Isn't he the one that you convinced I was bulletproof?
My brother? No. I've never said that
Uh,
about you.
yeah.
I've said that about one of my coworkers that I'm not going to name on stream for privacy reasons, but I've said that about one of my coworkers. But
True.
like I've never said that
True.
about you.
But you've given him the impression.
I don't know where you got that idea.
Oh, about the time I broke my arm when I was 4, didn't cry, and proceeded to run around with it.
You know, I just
And you
gave him
guys
the impression
both
you
gave
were a
me insane-
psycho, which you are.
No, just high intolerance, man. No big deal.
Again, psycho.
No, not psycho. Psycho
Yeah.
has a different definition.
Yeah, it's called being you.
And if someone looked up snarky in the dictionary, they would see your face. Your point?
That's a compliment. You know, it's a good thing.
Is it though?
It is. Snarkiness is
though?
snarkiness is the best thing ever. Makes life interesting.
Interesting, yes. Better, we'll see.
In the hell am I supposed to get up there with this Rotom floating crap? Oh wait, hang on. Can I hop? No, oh wait, no, there's an elevator. I can go over up here. Float over here. Wait, okay. Question.
Rotom sure has powerful thrusters to be able to stop your downward momentum.
Yeah. Alright, well, okay, so that's gotten...
So explain the crystals.
Explain the what? Oh, the random crystals growing around everywhere?
Yeah.
Yeah, no idea. Like, and I mean, like, I've not been told story-wise what they are. All I know is that they don't really seem to be hurting anything, but smashing them gives you mega shards, which people are researching to see if they are a bad thing. So it's like,
Okay.
you're encouraged
to
smash them?
Something that recently showed up, it started growing on the populace's buildings. And now they're seeing whether or not it's dangerous?
Yeah. So, like, you're encouraged to smash them just so they can get, you know, more, I guess, more samples or whatever. And then you also trade them in for Mega Stones. But, like, they don't really do anything. I mean, they're kind of inconvenient when they get in the way. And, you know, you have to remove them because of that. But other than that, they really don't seem to be causing any problems, to be honest. Oh.
I bet they're going to be important during the metaphorical third act. Whether or not they're going to be a helpful power booster or a danger, we'll see.
Okay,
That
so...
or someone was irresponsible and put Chekhov's gun in here that they shouldn't have.
Alright, so now that I have the TM Surf, realistically, I would assume, be able to ride Gaff in the reservoir, and I should be able to just float across the water. That's how it should work, realistically. So, if this game is going to tell me it's the first ever Pokemon game to exist where you can't float across the water, I'm calling bullshit.
Might that you can't float across the water in so much as it is contamination. Like, I don't know about you, but water around very populous places and cities is not necessarily the cleanest.
Yeah, that's not the point I'm trying to make.
What? Look, would you want a poison gaff?
Again, not the point I'm trying to make. The point is, usually when you get the TM surf, you're then allowed to surf across the water. And if this is the first ever game that tells me, oh yeah, you can't do that anymore, I'm going to throw a fit.
Well, you might have to throw a fit then.
You don't say, you stupid idiot.
Who's talking?
I want to film a wild Pokemon up close and, personal.
Why the hell would you have wild Pokemon in the city?
They're not really in the city. They're in the city, but they're in what's called wild zones. They're basically like safari zones inside the city, and they're sectioned off.
Yeah.
So
Call me suspicious.
yeah, well, regardless of anything, he's like, I want to film, wild Pokemon up, and he's like, but wild Pokemon are dangerous and scary. You don't frickin' say, especially when you're trying to film a piranha.
Scary if they're right next to the frickin' city. If there were, they would have gotten rid of, or they would have been gotten rid of.
Not necessarily. Pokemon don't typically attack humans unless provoked.
No, so they're not like wild animals. Okay,
Correct.
Good to know.
But again, unless they're provoked, which, if you're a stupid idiot like this, a director getting in their personal space, shooting frickin' photos and everything, Pokemon might not take too kindly to you doing that in their territory.
Concerning wild animals nowadays, don't necessarily mind it. He might be fine. He might get eaten, but he might be fine.
I hope he does get eaten, quite frankly. He's a frickin' idiot already. Like everybody else in this city.
Are you calling them idiots because they didn't have a ghost-type Pokemon? Or...
No, I'm calling them idiots because every single person that I've met here so far either has an idiotic dream of doing something really stupid that could get people killed, or they decide that they're going to do something and I'm stopping them and they are like, you're such a terrible person. It's like, I'm stopping you from killing yourself. You want to hate me for it, fine, but I don't care. Okay, so...
I mean, it sounds like you're doing your best to keep the idiots alive. Sounds like a thankless job to me. You could just let them get themselves off to call it what's it, Darwin's Award?
Okay, if any of my Pokemon experts are watching in chat, can one of you guys tell me if surf is all I need to surf around the water, or do I need to do a flippin' side mission in order to unlock that ability? Because again, if I'm going to be told that this is the one damn Pokemon game that doesn't let me surf across the water, I'm going to murder someone. And I don't care who it is.
I'd like to see you try.
Not someone in real life, someone in the city. And then someone at Game Freak.
Again, I'd like to see you try.
Okay.
But I did say, it probably wasn't likely. I did tell you that.
Every single game in Pokemon history, you unlock the TM Surf, you use Surf, you get to surf across the water. Every single one. Now, in Legends Arceus, you didn't get Move Surf because you got a fish mount that you could just surf across the water. In other words, in every single Pokemon game, there's a way to surf across the water. So if you're going to give me the TM Surf, and you're going to make it not possible to surf across the water, then you better frickin' make it possible some other way.
You know, you might just need to find a different area to go in. Like, chances are they're not going to let you do it, but... Like, is this the only river?
There's plenty of other rivers I can go to, but I don't see what the location means. It should be any and all.
Okay, yeah, but also this guy's very clearly staking this area out. Maybe try a different area. There can't be film producers
Every Pokemon
on
unleashes as
every
many moves as
spot.
possible. Okay.
It'd be hilarious though if each one had a unique reason why you weren't able to swim though. That'd be interesting. Bonus points would make you flip out and lose it.
Not mean to do that, but whatever.
Did you just
Damn.
throw a magic carp in?
No, I'm trying to catch him, but he's just barely out of range. Anyway, alright. I don't want to have to do this, but since someone's answering me, I'm just gonna look this up because this is starting to piss me.
You focus on trying to get into the water, then try and get at the magic carp afterward, because this is not working.
Yeah, no. Again, also keep in mind the stream is delayed by like a minute or so. So something you're seeing has already way passed. And again, I can't get into the water. That's why I'm trying to figure this out. Your character can't jump into the water. He has to jump on a Pokemon to be in the water. So that's why I'm trying to figure this out.
I know, that's what I'm saying. Instead of throwing things at the magic carp, maybe try and figure it out. Because you were throwing it at the magic carp for a while.
Yeah, no, I know. But I saw the lock-on icon, which is why I thought he was in range. Anyway. How to float across the water in...
Maybe you just need to go upstream a bit?
They removed all surfing. Okay, yep, you can't even cross water. Alright, another reason why this is the shittiest Pokemon game ever made. Cool. So there are some Pokemon that just swim out of your range and you can't catch them, which means you're just screwed out of certain Pokemon. Shitty ass game. Designed by a moron. Needs to be fired. Anyway. Alright, now that I've established that, the stupid game can't even keep a basic mechanic. I'm gonna turn it back nighttime, and
again, rivers around populous places aren't necessarily the cleanest.
again, I don't give a damn. I traveled, like, in other Pokemon games with wild Pokemon in there, and they're probably pooping in there. So those aren't the cleanest either.
Yeah, no water in nature is really all that clean, but the ones around people usually involve human waste.
I'm aware, but again, I don't give a damn.
Okay.
Also, there's an Alpha Audino and Vanillite. I think is kind of disturbing.
The parasite Pokemon?
Yep. Also, wow, I caught that Audino fast. I did not think that was going to happen. I also got the Vanillite. Okay.
Congrats.
Anyway. Alright, well, that's 2 more Alpha Pokemon that I realistically did not need, but I will not say no to a free Alpha Pokemon. Okay, so I'm going to finish the Royale. Think up start battles with ground-type moves. I can do that. The real question is, as soon as I step on this elevator, though, am I going to get spotted? No, actually. Good. Perfect.
So what are those that you keep picking up?
Who are what that I keep picking on?
I said, what are those that you keep picking up? The little rectangular card things?
Side missions.
And they're just laying on the ground?
Well, realistically, yeah. But, I mean, you gotta think video game logic here. So they're not realistically laying on the ground. They're just basically power-ups that are placed in the game to help you earn points faster.
But if it's a mission that you pick up, wouldn't that be something that someone hands to you? Make more sense?
Well, some of the NPCs, once you defeat them, they will hand you a submission sometimes, but realistically, they're just strewn about.
That seems lazy logic.
That was not good.
It'd make more sense if there was someone that would hand those out, or a place, and then little stations around the actual city, where it's like, oh, by the way, operatives, these are the available missions. Like, that'd make more sense.
Well, Pokemon has never prided itself on making sense, let's be honest here.
So, I pointed out flaw logic in the game, and now you're trying to stand up for this game?
No, I'm just saying that this is not the first Pokemon to have things that you look at and you're like, why aren't you doing this? For example, why is it that a professor is handing a 10-year-old a lethal killing machine? Gee, I wonder why.
Child soldiers, Jeremy. Child soldiers.
Yeah, but again, why is he doing it?
Child labor. Exploitation.
Also, why is it that I have to use my Pokemon to fly when I've walked past airports, airplanes, like freaking jets? Like...
Okay, counterpoint. Do you know how expensive those things are? You're a 10-year-old. And then you're getting money from your, professor, quote-unquote, who's basically your child soldier groomer.
Wrong. You don't get money from your professor. You get money from being the...
So you're doing free slave labor, then. Does that mean that you're going to have a lot of money?
Yes, because every trainer you beat pays you a shit ton of money, and every time you beat them, you're getting thousands upon thousands of dollars.
Okay, where do they get the money, then?
I don't know, and nobody cares. The point is, I have battled maybe like 50 trainers at this point, and I already have 128,000 Poke Dollars.
Cool. Do you want to spend all that money on planes, or do you want to use your freaking Pokemon, who, frankly, is going to care a lot more about you getting breaks when you want them?
Yeah, but even so, point being, every Pokemon trainer is rich. And they're loaded. So them paying for a plane is not out of the realm of possibilities.
Okay, but again, that is a lot of money to spend when you could just do it for free.
I agree with you on that point. I'm just saying, why are you, riding on your Pokemon's back, making your Pokemon work, when instead, you could literally just, I don't know, get first-class service?
Honestly, that might just be there for the people who don't have Pokemon to ride them around. Maybe it's a status symbol thing?
I mean, that, I could see. You... One electric type trainer, and he runs around and happens to look at my direction. Still owned his ass, but, like, geez, dude, seriously? All the places you could have looked at the last second, you had to look in my direction.
I mean... There's, like, technically just 4 directions, man. It's not his fault you were south.
Perfect. Alright. Away. Ah! Aw, you poor child. Thanks for switching from one Pokemon I'm super effective to another Pokemon I'm super effective to. Alright, well, I just need to defeat a few more trainers. Camerupt is poisoned again. I'm not gonna waste the full restore. I'd rather actually just use antidote rather than a full restore. I'll save that for, like, when I really desperately need it.
Okay, I'm not going to judge you, man. As long as you aren't, you know, neglecting and abusing your Pokemon, I don't care.
Yeah. Making sure they're healed up properly. I know people like to jump the gun and, like, use the higher end healing stuff right away, and I just think that's really dumb. Because I'm like, when you face someone like the Elite Four, for example, you want to save your stuff like, your, what's it called? You want to save your stuff that's like, you know, cures everything and does everything for, like, last. Because otherwise later on you're suffering. And rather than just using one turn to heal up your Pokemon fully, you're using two. Like, yeah, white people use all their big items early on.
Oh,
No.
I wouldn't know, but a lot of people who are playing this for the first time wouldn't know any better. A and a B are kids, so
Well, they're
that probably
definitely
has nothing to do with it.
sure that they're enjoying their time in this damn game more than I am.
I think most people are. You've gotten really quiet. Do you disagree with me?
I don't disagree. I just, again, if it was designed by an intelligent person, then I wouldn't be complaining so much.
To be fair, you'd say that about a lot of video games, though.
Here's my one problem is I will freely admit that there are quite a few Pokemon, like, games in general, that there are critiques I have, yes, and I am allowed to have them. But I was telling this to one of my other people who joined me on stream. I do not mind a change of pace. What I object to...
That seems like you do, but continue.
No. What I object to is when you establish something as a staple, and you're like, this is how it's going to go, and then you just decide, oh, never mind, we don't know what we're talking about, we're just going to do this instead. I'm like...
Hence the change of pace.
No, I'm talking about when they completely change the core mechanics. It's like, you established a constant for years, and then you're like, oh, you know what? That whole constant thing you actually know about and care about, yeah, we're getting rid of that. I'm like, you're an idiot.
Uh-huh.
If they're like, hey, here's this constant, but here's an optional thing you could engage with, I'd be more willing to accept that.
I think a lot of people would actually be more willing to accept that. But that doesn't mean the game designer wasn't important, or wasn't intelligent. It just means that maybe they weren't a Pokemon player.
Well, clearly not, because any Pokemon player with some sense would be like, oh, we're giving you the TM Surf. What does that do? Oh, lets them surf across the water. Why is that so hard?
Yeah, this might be someone or some group of people that don't really play Pokemon and don't know why you think this is important.
Wow, no wonder it's a piece of shit game. If they had people doing it that don't even know what the hell they're doing, okay. Wonder it's designed by idiots.
Not idiots, we think. Just people who, again, were playing Halo all the time.
See, I would take that and say, so idiots, but if Logan's watching, he's gonna at me so hard for dissing Halo.
Hey.
So, I won't say
There
anyone
it
playing
is.
Halo is an idiot.
Jeremy's dissing Halo.
I am not doing any such thing, so take your attitude and shove it before I mute you. I can mute you anytime on the stream, just FYI.
Dude, if you mute me, I'm going in the comments and I'm making it worse.
Alright, continuing the story of how Tawny has screwed us over and possibly gotten us in league with the Mafia.
Oh, maybe. Huh. Maybe there's something to the story after all. The
Also,
Mafia?
what is wrong with his face? Dude, did you get, like, failed plastic surgery?
Whose face?
Grunt A, the guy talking to us. Like, are you okay?
I'm still not seeing his face very well, actually.
I'm sure you'll see when it zooms in. Got business with the Rust Syndicate?
Maybe he had a stroke?
Fuck, huh? If I crush you in a Pokemon...
They don't seem to be doing any cleaning.
Seriously, what happened to these people's faces? Their eyebrows are like halfway detached from their face and almost put on their foreheads.
It's so bad. It's the wide-eyed staring that's making it psycho looking. The man just clearly had a stroke and didn't go to the hospital about it.
Really? You sent out Garbodor? Ugh.
You know, talking to someone will cause honestly less problems than...
Are you serious? You threw out a Garbodor for the explicit reason to make him blow himself up.
Like, look, it's going to be so much simpler to talk to someone, say, no, I can't help you, than a battle. Like, this is clearly significantly more, work and effort.
Yeah, well, again, these people are not known for their intelligence.
Not here, certainly.
Damn, dude, you literally look like a mafia boss. I mean, a reject one at that.
Bosses are better, like, dressed than that.
Well, I mean, a reject one at that, but, like, he at least somewhat...
His face is fixed.
Mr. Felipe? That's his name, Mr. Felipe. Felipe? Is that how you say that? Yeah, Felipe. Wow, that is not an intimidating name at all. Please do it properly. Now then, Felipe, what brings you to our humble office? Thank you for coming by so sincere, taking matters very seriously. What a shame to find out that this are a need to humiliate our guard. You know what? Your guard started it, so I don't want to hear it, okay? Just because they decided to be an idiot and challenge me to a fight, and I humiliated them, that's on them, okay?
I mean, it is, but also, like, he has to walk the thin line between keeping them happy and keeping you happy.
I give you a thrashing about and we call it even. I'm gonna murder this man. Alright. Noibat, I love you, and I want a Noivern really bad. Actually, wait, hang on. Do I have any... Yes. Before I do this, I need to look up again. How does Noibat evolve into Noivern?
Yeah,
He has to
okay,
reach
I
level
take it back.
48.
People call their boss's attitude.
Okay, yep. Just make him reach level 48. Okay, so I actually already almost have an Noivern, which is perfect.
Hey, quick question. What's gonna happen when you trounce this guy?
Hopefully he
Is he gonna be upset about it, or do you think he's gonna accept defeat?
hopefully he accepts defeat and understands that he's gonna be my bitch whether he wants to or not. But most likely what's gonna happen is the whole freaking organization is gonna want to fight me now for some.
Is that your bet?
Yeah,
I bet you earn his respect, and you earn a valuable ally who tries to call on you way too often.
I'm done solving people's problems. I already have the one and only detective in the whole damn city who's doing nothing, depending on me to solve all of her problems. I also have the stupid people who tried to enslave me in the first place, aka Tawny, who is demanding that I
Oh, I
help
thought you
save the
meant the
city.
professor.
No, there's no professor. Well, there's Mabel, the professor, but she doesn't care if I complete her research task or not. She's like, here's my research task. If you do it, cool. If you don't, oh well. So she's busy sitting at her desk trying not to kill the mayor because he's being an idiot. Which, to be fair, he is actively making her job harder and harder and harder and harder every day. So I understand her frustration. She's more focused on trying not to kill him. So the professor, I don't have an issue with. Tawny, Team MZ, and all these other idiots keep throwing their problems on me. And not once have they asked, hey, do you want to help us? It's just, hey, you're going to help us. And it's like, how about I punch you in the face and throw you in the gutter? Anyway, I'm sure you're happy about seeing the Noivern on screen.
He's very cute.
Hoping I can get a shiny Noivern at some point.
Well, technically, you go for the Noibat first, and then get a Noivern along the way. I guess, technically.
Yeah, well, hoping I can
What
do
does
that.
his shiny look like?
It's blue, actually. That's one of the reasons why I want it.
Oh, okay. So are you gonna use your new shiny Noibat on Felipe?
Most likely. Ash. Wait. Noivern can learn a fairy type move? The hell? That's thing. Okay.
Feel like gaining a fairy type move to your roster.
I'm not gonna need it. Honestly, I think I'm gonna be okay with two flying, one dragon, and one grass. Honestly, I think that'll be fun. Although, no. Okay. That's done. Alright, let me get a good look at Noivern outside his Pokemon. Damn, he looks awesome. Oh, alright, before I do that, my satchel, Mega Stone. Does Noivern have a Mega Evolution? I don't think he does. I think I would have remembered if he does.
That does look like a very pretty Pokemon.
Alright, well, unfortunately no Mega Evolution for Noivern, but that's okay. Okay, I will change one member of my team. Because I do have some overlap with fire, and I don't know what this guy is going to bring, so... What I think I'll do...
I suggest keeping the bird. You seem to rely on him a lot.
No...
Not that I'm thinking that this guy's not going to be anything but easy peasy to beat, but like, shouldn't you be looking this over after the important boss fight? Mini boss fight?
Realistically, the only thing I'm doing right now is I'm just wondering, like, if I get rid of Camerupt, unfortunately that gets rid of my only person with ground type. Which means if he ends up using an electric type, I'm kind of screwed. And not gonna be... Well, actually, no. Absno has earth power, never mind. So, okay, well, one thing I would lose access to is rock type moves, but Absno has ice, so that's fine. So yeah, I can just get rid of Camerupt. That would be fine.
Wow, it's almost like I know a thing or two.
Yeah, well, I like Camrupt's Mega Evolution, which is why I was hesitant, because he's one of my Megas. So I was thinking about getting rid of Talonflame because he doesn't have a Mega. Oh, and this guy is most definitely
him objectively more than you use Camerupt.
Yeah, no, I know, but this guy is definitely going to have a Mega Pokemon, and I don't know who that's going to be.
Fair enough. Do you want to get rid of Talonflame for now and then come back to him later?
No, I think what I'll do, since I have a level 51 Alpha Beedrill, I think I'll do place Camerupt with Beedrill for now. I'll Mega Evolve Beedrill. Okay, if you're watching, this is the one time I am going to use Beedrill, and I guarantee you this motherfucker is gonna die. He's useless as shit. Anyway.
A flex to put the Pokemon you think is going to die into your mini kind of boss fight.
Alright. I'll start with Gaff and go from there. Alright, you ready to get your ass handed to me?
What do you think this guy has? Jeremy, how many Pokemon do you think this guy has?
Probably 6, I would assume. If he doesn't, then he's gonna be easier than I thought. Hi, Steelix. Okay. That actually could be a problem.
Is that someone you need to use Camerupt for?
No. Problem is the fact that I don't really have anything that's super effective against him. Except for...
Isn't Ice really good against Steel?
Okay, so yeah, that was the main problem. Is actually Camerupt would have been perfect for that. So,
okay, I'm sorry.
no, that's fine. Alright, I just had to use Earth Power, but Talonflame is down, so that's not good. And that's really not good because that's Scizor. Oh, crap. This is not going well. Okay. Okay, so he only has 3 Pokemon. Really? Skarmory? Are you serious? Oh, God. Skarmory has a Mega Evolution. Fuck. Ugh.
That explains why he's in charge. His Pokemon are unique and irritating enough
Wow,
to
he turns
harass
gold?
everyone else.
That's shocking.
What?
Skarmory's Mega Evolution turns gold. That's shocking.
Well, no, that is pretty interesting.
Usually they don't change color. Usually. Is Skarmory the first Mega Evolution to actually have a full color change? Because he might be.
I wouldn't know. Maybe Charizard
There
does
goes,
too?
there goes Beedrill. I'm cooked, honestly. Yeah, Camerupt would have, like, been the thing to do.
I'm so sorry, man.
Okay. I'm fine. Thankfully, Gaff took care of it, but yeah, that... I was not expecting Steel freaking Fanatic over here. The one time I don't bring 2 fire types. And like I said, Kay, Beedrill's useless as shit. Anyway.
This is where I have to pull devil's advocate and say, but you did use him and you ended up winning in the end.
Beedrill died instantly. I didn't use him. He died instantly.
Alright, fine, fair point.
Oh. Anyway, thankfully this guy wasn't an ass and didn't heal my Pokemon. He did, in fact, heal my Pokemon, so at least he's not a complete ass. Now I can go figure out what the hell Tawny owes these people and why I care, which the answer is I don't. I'm trying to get Tawny out of this crap because she pulled us into this crap. Okay, so we're walking into a cultist room. Okay, cool.
Cultism. Totally something that we would enjoy.
Okay, I'm gonna walk up closer to him and, like, zoom in on the stream. It's probably gonna take, like, you know, a minute or whatever. But every single one of the guys either looks like, you said earlier, either that they're recovering from a stroke or they had failed plastic surgery.
I didn't realize the hospital was donating straight to the Mafia.
Apparently. Like, what the hell is wrong with these guys?
Do you think there's brochures in said hospital that says, so you've had a stroke, congratulations.
Welcome to middle age.
Mafia for you.
I have no idea. These people, the design is just crap. Wow, a strange man tells me to get into the elevator. Yeah, that's a brilliant idea to follow him into the elevator.
Dude, all the cultist people were recolorations of the same, like, 2 people. Oh my gosh.
Yeah, gee, thanks for noticing. Alright, wait here, please.
I'm like 1 minute on delay, excuse me.
He's sure here to speak with you, boss. Business involving Hotel Z. Too good to come herself? Tell me, hey, why don't our guests have a scratch on them? Trust their spirits make them tradable. They're stronger than they look. You don't say. Well, isn't that interesting? Who are you? Thank you. This is the boss of the rest of the... We got that. Can I get a name, please? Mr. Corbet? Okay, first off, if Corbet is how you pronounce that properly, that's not the worst sounding name for someone who's supposed to be a mob boss. But why not Dawn? Why not Dawn Corbet? Is that too cliche at this point?
Maybe.
Anyway, Mr. Corbet. I don't know what it is, but for some odd reason, he's been the most normal looking NPC I've run into to date. Everyone else has some weird quirk or stupid thing about them that just makes me want to hurl. But he actually looks honestly pretty decently sharp. Although I do take slight issue with his I can't tell if those are supposed to be earrings or those decorations are on his glasses. I can't tell.
I'm pretty sure they're decorations on his glasses, which as someone who's had glasses, I don't know how he's keeping them in one area, and I'm torn between being jealous and hating him.
Yeah.
Because those slide like heck on most people's glasses. Ornamentation on my glasses? That'd be easier to find.
Have a seat on those sofas with.
Also, he's so pale with such a red nose, it kind of looks like he's sick.
Yeah, I can see that.
Like, he objectively looks like he's coming off of like 2 weeks of illness and probably shouldn't be walking.
I wouldn't be surprised, honestly. Better make it work. Get a hold of her. To be honest, though, we're not sure why she came to you alone in the first place. Maybe such a caring girl, after all. Fill them in, Philip. The whole deal began when I encountered Tawny out helping people in the city. She was lending a hand to a member of our organization, so I asked her if there was any way we could help in return, as thanks, of course. She mentioned that the hotel she was helping out at was struggling to get customers, and I thought it was the perfect opportunity to offer our assistance. One of our services is providing loans to those in need. Tawny was rather enthusiastic about the idea. She mentioned needing funds to create some promotional videos for the hotel. Okay, I'm assuming
these freaking loan with these people.
And I'm assuming that these are the same promotional videos that did not take place at the front of the train station that she tried to enslave me at before I got my bag stolen. Okay. It was my pleasure to loan her 100,000 for this purpose. Your friend helped us, so we helped your friend. A beautiful little circle, isn't it? You said on the phone that the interest is already up to $1 million now. Call that helping? Actually, I made sure to indicate the terms and conditions when finalizing the loan. Your friend claimed that if she made a video and posted it ASAP, guests would flock to your hotel, so she pay us back in full the very next day. Videos aren't that great. Tony, this is why I wanted to murder you. First, you're enslaving me against my will, and now you have literally nearly bankrupted the hotel. Good job, you frickin' idiot. I am going to murder her. Reviews aren't that great anyway. We'd be lucky if...
All he had to do was maybe send some people on vacation over at her place. And, you know, actually have them use the hotel. Because then they would be there generating business.
I'm going to murder this woman.
About 10 views. Sounds alright. Holy fuck, man.
Well, I take financial matters very seriously. You know what, Corbet? I understand you taking financial matters very seriously. I understand why you're pissed. I'm pissed too. Let us walk out of here. I'll go kick the crap out of Tawny. And then I will pay you back in time after I go kick the crap out of Tawny. So just hang on here. I will be back. Are you sure you're not?
Are you going to give him the $100,000 that he spent, or are you going to give him the $1 million that he's going to ask for?
And after all the crap kicking I do out of Tawny, I will make her come up with the $1 million. But she did. So now, what are you going to do about the situation?
Smack Tawny around, but they're not going to let you do that.
I'm gonna be honest though, that interest rate is just crazy.
That is a stupid interest rate. On the other hand, it sounds like she's the one who said that she would be able to start paying them back in full the next day, which is like, how are you going to get $1 million in one day?
We can
So
leave the
it's bad on
matter
both sides.
of the 100,000 that Tawny borrowed between her and us. That way, you two only have to deal with all the extra interest she incurred. How do you expect us to deal with it? I'm not a monster. I know having this big old debt from Tawny hanging over your head can't be fun. I doubt you can cough up the money anyway. So I've got a proposal for you. Nothing too hard. I just want you to take care of some little jobs here and there for us. You do well.
Congratulations, you've been abducted by the mob, Jeremy. How does it feel?
Why am I everyone's personal slave? Do well, and I'll start reducing the interest that is owed to us. Actually, follow through on that. This kid trying to test my bat. Okay, I'm sorry. That is one of the weirdest angry faces I've seen yet. Like, what is
I'd love
wrong?
to agree with you, but I can't see the angry face yet, so I wouldn't know.
Yeah, well, just let me know when you see it. But that, oh my god. He doesn't even look angry. Now that I'm looking at him like really hard, he doesn't even look angry. He looks like he's constipated. Okay then. Bad. Enough for them to go till and have a big old Pokemon showdown, every single one of us.
Oh, that kind of reminds me of Dragon Ball Z angry faces.
Look, if... Fine, whatever.
Like, that is a legitimate question, but yeah, this guy's clearly willing to negotiate, and her response is to, like, get him mad. It's like, hello? Hello? You're getting off easy and not getting shot by the mob. Like, she could just be shot by the mob.
No. I'm going to kick the shit out of Tawny. I'm going to kick the shit out of her.
Yeah, I can see why.
Forever. Tawny is such an idiot. Thank you, Lita. Thank you for stating the obvious. Now let's go find her and kick the shit out of her.
Is the video game going to let you kick her, or do they assume that you care about this person and want to be friends with her?
They assume I care about this person, which I begrudgingly despise. I guess I can't be that mad when I know she was doing it all to help. No! No! You have every right to be mad, okay? She almost just got us locked up for whatever else and possibly pummeled in a back alley. You have every right to be mad at her. You clear out already? I've got cleaning to do. Do you want another beating? You stupid little guard? I'm gonna stay
He's
here now.
guarding. Why is he also cleaning? That sounds distracting.
I'm going to strangle Tawny. Moment ice here. Also, collection of Megastones at Coruscant has expanded. What?
Those crystals might be coming in handy.
Well, again, you trade the crystals that you get from breaking those little crystals.
I know, I'm saying they did research and found new kinds of crystals
Yeah.
to sell to people. Like, I'm sure that would have happened whether or not you sent in the crystals, but that's the in-game explanation, I assume.
Yeah. Alright, so what's the new ones? Agronite. Okay. So that's Aggron.
Let me guess, it makes people angry. Or Pokemon angry.
Oh. There's a Pokemon called Aggron. It is a metal T-Rex. So. Every single Mega Stone basically is the first like couple letters of the Pokemon's name, and then IT.
Okay.
So Agronite is Agron's Mega Stone. You have Chandelurite, which I did catch a Litwick going after the sister last stream. So I could get a Mega Chandelure if I really wanted to. I don't really.
But Chandelures are so pretty.
A Link site? Who is Falink? Is that stupid,
It's
one...
Link's twin sister, but a Pokemon.
Is that stupid one? I don't know what typing or whatever he is because he's a new gen reject.
Again,
Yep, okay, yeah, he was that worm looking thing that is a reject. What gen was he added?
Reject, just part of the lineup of the new gen starters and other Pokemon.
Yeah, Phalanx was added in Generation 8, so another one of the bad generations. At least in my opinion, bad generations.
What typing is it?
It is Flying Psychic. See, there you go again. One of those fighting people had Phalanx. So they look like a fighting type person, but he is a Flying Psychic. That, again, randomized. Can't really go off the damn NPCs anymore. Psychic, okay.
It's like someone told them stereotyping is bad, which is correct in real life, but
wait, hang
in
on.
video games it's useful.
Wait, never mind. Sorry, I was misreading that because it highlighted Flying Psychic. Never mind. Phalanx is a pure fighting type. Okay.
Okay, so take back what you said about the NPC now.
He's still a reject. But no, the NPCs can be randomized, I do know that, but he actually had a proper lineup for...
And you've been complaining at him. So
yeah, because he's a piece of shit. They all are. You know what's funny? You know that guy I told you I sold that Pokemon card to? I sent him the link to my stream, and if he is watching, he's probably looking at me like, man, he does not sound like he's enjoying ZA. For context, no, I am not. I am ready to murder Tawny for various reasons. Yeah, for various reasons. Naveen has been my favorite character, other than his weird obsession with the Hatsune Miku reject.
You need to come up with a different name than reject, honey. How about Hatsune Miku? Clear. Heck, Miku. Shoot, what? Fangirl? Mimic.
No. This is something that Hatsune Miku shat out and threw out the window because even she couldn't stand the look of it. And I will show you exactly what I'm talking about.
Okay. Failure works just fine then.
Hatsune Miku's garbage?
There you go.
Alright, so. I know it's going to be delayed on the stream. But just let me know when you see all the posters and the stupid chick sitting in the gaming chair.
I'll let you know. Okay.
Reject Hatsune Miku.
I see it.
So, I like...
don't necessarily use the word reject. I'd use something along the lines of, you know... Wow, words fail me. Give me a second.
Hey Siri. What is a synonym for reject?
Synonyms for reject. Synonyms for reject. Turn down. Use. And decline.
You know,
What is a
Yeah,
synonym
wait,
for
wait,
reject when you're
maybe-
rejecting a person? Or calling them a reject?
Some common synonyms for reject when reject.
you know, no, I wouldn't even go with that. I would just call her a
A failure?
I mean, yeah, that too, but I was going to go with clearly she's very prideful, so something along the lines of a haughty layabout who honestly looks like she's chasing fame that isn't hers. Like, she has pictures of her own self on the wall, and like plushies of herself. And look, she's not even doing anything. She's sitting at a screen staring.
Well, and I don't know if she does it constantly, but she's supposed to be a streamer, apparently.
Okay, then she's gives every streamer out there a bad name.
That's what she is. She's Hatsune Miku fan service that was crapped out.
There you go. There you go. That's a good descriptor. I will give them props for trying to make her at least slightly unique in regards to her hair being a different style and two different colors. But like, it is still very clearly Hatsune Miku fan service.
Also, this guy is
Hatsune
a
fan.
this guy is a
Hatsune
very
fanboy.
big stalker, and I wish he would piss off because something is wrong with him.
You say that about everyone in this city.
He's literally one that girl, freaking Hatsune Miku crap. Her name is Kanari, and this guy standing in front of her area has literally won her competition to see her like 15 times over, I guess. I forget exactly the number that he said, but he's like, oh, I've already got her to sign every single one of my plushies. I've already got her to sign every single one of my posters. What do I get now? And it's like, dude, how many of these competitions have you won? And also, get a life. Like, seriously, like, can you stop stalking her? Like, jeez. I'm surprised her grandfather hasn't, like... Yeah, I'm surprised her grandfather hasn't freaking made a construction building fall on you at this point.
I mean, that wouldn't be too hard to do.
Considering
But
he
then again,
works
there's,
construction.
Like, a lot of construction right here, which is usually where he's at, so it'd be hard to make it look like an accident.
Oh, alright.
So I've been meaning to ask, like, where does this fit on the timeline? Because I know the Arceus game that you've been complaining about, and also loved, but was complaining about, was, the first one, technically, timeline-wise. Like, is this before Ash or after Ash? Because he's, like, the only point of reference I know, other than maybe Red.
Okay, well, first of all, I'm just gonna tell you this right now. Technically, in the games, Ash does not exist. Ash is an anime protagonist only, and as far as I'm aware, I could be wrong. I haven't played every Pokemon side game. I've played a few mystery dungeons here and there and stuff like that, but typically, Ash does not exist. There is no Ash in any of the Pokemon games. That is a manga and anime show thing only.
Huh.
Red, on the other hand, does in fact exist. And in terms of where this fits on the timeline, I don't exactly know. I know for a fact that we are... Like, we're in Lumio City. Which, if I remember correctly, Lumio City was one of the cities in Gen 6. X and Y. but we're in the foundation of Lumio City. So it's like when it's still being built. Like
Okay, so this is before Red ever happened.
No, it's not quite that far back. Red is like Gen 1. X and Y is Gen 6. So, in terms of timeline, I've never really paid close enough attention to when certain things happen. Although I do know that, I think it was Gen 9 is what introduced time travel. But in terms of where this places, X and Y, I think was happening. Yeah, it happened shortly after the Adventures of Unova, which means that, like, I guess this would be like during when Gen 5's timeline was going on. What I would assume, because again, we're in Lumio City. The Lumio City has not been fully built yet. And the Kalos region, which is Gen 6, it's fully built when you start there. So I would assume that this is Gen 5, like, timeline-wise. Also, that is an Alpha Magikarp. That is very interesting.
Would it evolve into an Alpha Gyarados?
Yes.
Do you feel like having an Alpha Gyarados?
Absolutely. And the nice thing is, since Magikarp can't do anything, this is going to be the Alpha Catch.
So, is this where I point out that this game that you keep insisting is wrong might have a bit of a couple of things involved that will make it harder for you to catch said Magikarp?
Nope, I caught him. He's good.
Okay.
Okay, so, I still got so many side missions to do. I'm sure some people are going to tell me, like, hey, you should be doing all these side missions as you go. But quite frankly, I want this damn game to be over with as fast as possible. So, if at some point I need to level stuff up because I get stuck, then I will do all the side missions to level stuff up. But at this point, it's like, I'm breezing through everything other than frickin' Delibird not wanting to get caught.
Isn't Delibird the one that's basically a Christmas mascot?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, that's interesting.
Damn it. Every time with these damn Delibirds.
Is this not something that you can just capture? Or fight to a standstill then capture? Oh, these little guys, they're so cute! The ones that turn into Frostlass eventually.
Nope. Damn it. Damn pole got him away. This is the other thing. I'm all for physical interactions with new objects. I'm fine with that. But don't make something where I can use a Pokemon move, my Pokemon can get stuck on it and not hit the Pokemon I just told it to fight. It is idiocy. Why would you do that? It's like, oh yeah, let's make it so you miss and can't catch something. Brilliant idea, guys. Brilliant.
I mean, they are trying to make it harder for you, it looks like.
Yeah, I get it, lady. Your poor old Numel is freaking frozen. Oh, boo-hoo. Here's a... That move won't work. Only a blistering hot fire-type move melt that ice. There. Flame Wheel should have been fine. You didn't need Flare Blitz. Yes, that worked. Yes, you're welcome. Give me my damn payment. Alright, hopefully that reset the Delibirds. It did not reset the Delibird. Great.
Would leaving and coming back reset them?
I have no idea. Normally I would say yes, but...
Considering, this video game, you're not sure?
Yeah, considering this video game and considering the fact that, like, nothing's consistent. One damn thing this game has been consistent.
So what is that goat-looking thing?
That's Go-Goat, which is one of the Pokemon that was added in Gen 6.
Okay. I take it that I'm supposed to consider it a ice or snow type or something like that, but like it looks like it's supposed to be in the forest.
I forget what type Go-Goat is. Hang on.
Okay.
He is a pure grass type.
Okay, then why the heck is he where the snow is?
Mountain Goat.
I would always figure there'd be some form of type. Less a grass type, personally.
Yeah, well... Again, sometimes they focus more on the characteristic of what the thing is, not what type it is. So, in this case, again, Mountain Goat, so cold environments.
I mean, that's a fair point. You can look at design that way. I'm just saying that you'd think that they would keep an eye on both of those, but what do I know?
Alright. Getting rid of Beedrill. Beedrill can go piss off.
How does that work? Like, can you, like, remove them completely from your inventory? Or is it more like, congratulations, you're in storage forever?
I basically just put them in storage. Like, when I start running out of box room, I'll start releasing crap I don't need. But, like, I like to keep myself, leave things open. So I can focus on, like, specific evolution lines and that. But
I'll take your word for it.
I do have a Gibble, which means I could realistically get a Garchomp. I wanted to do.
Okay, I know this is a little bit late, but I just saw the Houndour on your screen, and or the Hound puppy. Is it Houndour in, like, the second or first evolution? Because this is adorable.
Yeah, Houndour.
Yay, it's so cute. Right, the big one's called Houndoom. Anyway. He's adorable. Time you took at my advice, we ended up with problems. Maybe don't pick Houndour.
Now that Noivern knows a steel type move, I can get rid of Talonflame. But I do want to put someone who can learn fire type move. I'm thinking I do Fenneking, because that would mean fire psychic. But at the same time, Ooh, you know what? I know Eevee's pretty rare, but eventually I'll get all the Eevees. You know what? I'll do... Oh, he's a pure water type. I already have pure water type. I have this level 18 Eevee. I'm wondering if I should make it a Sylveon? Or... I should make it a Flareon.
Does one have more pros than the other in this situation?
I've never used Sylveon, and I've never used Flareon, so I wouldn't know.
Uh,
But I'm thinking, realistically, all the fairy types I do have are next to useless.
so you might as well try.
Uh... Still have Venusaur and Mega Evolve. You know what? I should probably actually focus on...
I mean, you can do the magic carp to turn into a Gyarados, but I don't know how useful it will be before it evolves.
Shit, wait, hang on. Okay, well, he's ready to evolve now because he's level 32. Okay. So here comes Alpha Gyarados, apparently.
What? Alpha Gyarados.
Oh.
I will say it's vaguely disconcerting. Every time they evolve, it makes it seem like they're thrashing around in pain. Just saying. What was the new move?
Bite.
Ah. What about the Gyarados? Wasn't that up there? There we go. I thought that there was a what did you call them? Evolving Stone? Mega Stone?
Yeah, no, it was there. I'm trying to... Oh, I guess Whirlpool fine for... Anyway, Yep, there we go. Okay. Cool. Alright, there we go. Now, I just get him up to level. Work, but got 8, 42. Okay. Quite up to level, but at least she's decently up.
Yeah.
Alright, so now let's check his moves. Bounce, which is a physical type attack. Perfect. Iron Head, also physical attack. Fight as water, okay. Quite a bit, a decent amount of coverage, which is... Alright.
Is bounce a fairy type move? No, flying type. Never mind.
Bird. No, it's not what I meant to do. Finally, caught the damn Delibird. Jesus.
Huzzah. Congratulations. You now added a Santa Muppet to the roster, honey.
Yeah, well, I was trying to fill it in for my Pokedex, so that's fine.
Congratulations.
Bitch.
But no,
I
seriously,
just
I'm
caught
glad
that Alpha Avalug. Okay, then. That is not all what I was expecting to happen right there, but I will gladly take it.
Yeah, fair enough.
That was just, like, win of the mill, like, throw it out, hope to God, but, like, I did not expect that to actually work.
Well, it did. Congrats. Are you going to do anything with it anytime soon or no?
Honestly, depends on the level, to be honest. I need to get out of here first and then level.
Okay.
If it's up to snuff, I might actually... What is going on? That was weird. Okay. It is up to level... It is level 55. Okay.
I take it
Sure.
Gyarados is going to be put back in reserve.
So... I'm actually gonna keep Avalug as my reserve ice muscle in case Absnow runs into a problem.
That's
Over
fair,
there.
I guess.
Okay. Yeah, if he's level 55, that saves me some time. Alright, well.
Yep.
Time to go kick Tawny's ass, and then I'll probably end the stream there.
Okay.
So, let's go beat the shit out of Tawny.
What happens if they don't let you beat her?
Then I'm gonna beat the rest of them up, then go after her.
Again, does the Pokemon games allow you to go after
Oh,
NPCs they claim you care about? I'll take
It's
your
the whole
silence as
time
a
you
no,
two were
no.
Floette, I'm gonna be honest, sweetie. Floette, I really appreciate at the beginning of the game how you saved me from having to deal with idiots. But Floette, you need to tone down the fact that you have cataclysmic power ready to obliterate the city. You need to tone it down, okay? Stop trying to blow up the city, and just tone it down.
To be fair, you would blow up the city if you had a chance.
That's not the point.
It kind of is. She's just
No,
sick
it's
of all
not.
the people here.
Floette is doing it out of worry. I'm doing it out of hatred. Very different reasons.
You say that, and yet the genocide would still have occurred. There'd still be a scorch mark where the city is. Did you mute yourself? Are you swearing?
No, I'm just trying to read, context. Apparently, we're having a team meeting now. That we only have 3 of the 4 members of the team. Because one of them,
Isn't the other one an idiot who doesn't deserve a vote?
Well, you're correct in that, but I need her here so the rest of them can see how badly I'm going to kick the crap out of her.
Still, you could have the team meeting and then follow it up with the beating.
You! Okay. Did I miss an update from Vinny or something? Honey, I'm going to kick the crap out of you. You have 5 seconds. There's just a little, nothing to get all worried. Tawny! Everyone, look away. I want no witnesses.
I know you can't physically do this, but grab her by the arm and take her out back. Just saying. Oh, holy fuck. I finally caught view of this person and how ditzy they made her. Like, this isn't ditzy, this is just weird. Like, wow. Okay, yeah. Incredibly stupid.
Add these real quick. Strategy meeting. Alright, strategy meeting agenda number 1. We are going to collectively kick the crap out of Tawny. Beat the crap out of her. Agenda number 2. We're going to go help the Rogue Mega Evolution Pokemon to make sure they're not pain and suffering. And then meeting agenda number 3. We're going to go burn down the frickin' building we were just in with the stupid idiots inside.
Rust Syndicate?
Yeah, the Rust Syndicate. Thank you. So unimportant I can't even remember their names.
I mean, I'm gonna be real honest with you. That might be the more cost-effective action right now.
Burn down their building with them inside. Fine.
But how are you gonna avoid the police?
There are no police in Lumio City. We are the police.
Didn't you say that there was a detective?
Yes,
Usually if there's a
and did you
detective,
not?
There would be at least some kind of police.
Did you
force
not
going on.
hear the fact that I said the only detective in the whole city is having me do her work?
Yeah, I'm aware that she's the only detective in the entire city. But usually, if there's a detective, there's a police force that hires the detective.
Okay, then let me rephrase. She is the only detective, the only police officer, and the only police chief. So she is everything.
Okay.
And I am doing her job.
This is very much going to end up jury job in it. What's the term? Jury and shoot. What's the one? Jury and executioner? Judge, jury, and executioner. Wow, that is very... Yeah, congrats, man. I guess you are now honorary law enforcement. Let's not get you investigated for police brutality.
Yeah, and who's gonna investigate? Myself? Yeah, I'll give myself a good old slap on the wrist. How dare you beat someone up? Bad smarter. I hope you can feel me rolling my eyes at you. For those of you just joining the stream and asking, it sounds like you don't enjoy this game. I'm not. I lost the bet, and now I have to play this game. I'm not happy about it, but I'm going through it as fast as I possibly can to get it over with and done with, so my suffering can end.
Also, he's currently in debt to the mob, apparently, in the game, due to someone else's actions, and she's not even apologizing for it, so, you know.
Alright, where's Tawny? Where do I go to kick the crap out of her? AZ, don't try to stop me.
Introduce me?
So, okay. You're gonna see this guy, like I said, delayed on stream. You're gonna see this tall guy at the desk, okay? Who's holding a cane. First time I met him, I literally looked at him and was like, Fashion Police throw up on you? Like, what is wrong with you? Like, that is the most
It wouldn't be
tackiest outfit.
Fashion police, it would be a fashion criminal throwing up on him.
Whatever. Point being, I was like, some reject fashionista threw up on you. What the hell's wrong with you? Bright green bow, green patches around red pants. Like, what the hell's wrong with you? And then I get told, he's 3,000 years old. I'm like, sir, I beg your...
So he's senile.
I beg your pardon. I did not realize you were an elder. I apologize for my rudeness earlier. For a 3,000-year-old, you look pretty freaking good. You know what? Forget the outfit comments. For a 3,000-year-old, you look pretty freaking good. Not gonna lie.
Yeah, it was just a fashion 3,000 years ago. He's very hip for his age.
Shut up.
I mean, you haven't even introduced me to the new people on stream, Jeremy.
I don't need to. I just know you're the weirdo in the background.
Rude. Besides, I'm the normal one in this friendship.
Right.
Yeah.
I'll believe that the day you actually play a video game by yourself, completely new, on a video game console, and beat it by yourself.
I play mobile games, man.
Yeah, those don't count. Actual console
I
game.
read books. And, like, I draw. I do things outside, in the real world, Jeremy. I know you know that exists.
Disgusting. Anyway, alright, well, we will save our thrashing of Tawny for another day. I'm going to end the stream there before my hackles get up any higher. So, this was the continuation of ZA, or should I say, Crappy A. I'm going to strangle Tawny off cam, because apparently I can't show that on YouTube. So, I'm going to be strangling her off cam. Tawny will not be in the rest of the series. She will be gone.
You can't promise that. You know that, right?
If I have to do some magical editing or, turning off the USB, I will do that just so Tawny doesn't exist anymore. So.
You just can't take her out back and shoot her.
There's no guns and there's no guns in Pokemon, otherwise I would. Anyway, so I will see you guys in the next stream.